Team Lopez has elevated the young boxer's career from prospect to contender status. But in December, 21-year-old Teo proposed to his girlfriend Cynthia, who is 6 years older. A decision which was met with disapproval by his mother and sisters.
You know, the age difference, that's what they don't like. You know, if she was a gold digger, she would have definitely easily been with anyone else.
On April 23rd, Teo married Cynthia. However, his sisters and mother did not attend.
Are you ready?
I told her that this is your first child getting married. You know, whether it's the one that you didn't want to see get married first, it's your first child, I would love and I appreciate if you would. If it's not their way, it's the highway. And it sucks. I have my father there. That's all that matters to me. You know, they say I've changed. You know, they say I forgot where I came from. And it's not that I forgot where I came from. I did change, I did. You know, I changed, but I feel like I know that I changed for the better. So I'm more mature about things. I'm accepting maturity. You know, I'm accepting what's coming.
A few moments later.
You now in a happy place?
Yeah, I just, you know, there's been a lot of personal issues, you know, and that plays a big role, especially as you come up in the ranks and you're a top fighter. You know, a lot of things that people don't really know. Like right now, just a little insight, you know, my ex-wife, she filed for divorce. It's going to take half of my money and everything else with it. So, you know, that's just part of it. Hey, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. You live and you learn. As long as I'm living, I'm learning. You know, I haven't seen my son. So, you know, everything just plays that role. It's tough sometimes, you know. And for that, you know, for her to kind of diss me in front of the whole world by not passing my kid, you know, or our kid, I should say. You know, it's stuff like that really plays those tolls. I'm doing everything for my son, and I'm doing this for, like, the new generation of boxing.
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
This right here is sad. Look, this is why I always say it's easy to get the puss, just don't fall in love. When a man falls in love, he becomes blinded. Now, this man went against his mother and his sister. The people who love him, the people who are out for his best interests, they ain't got nothing to gain off of lying to him. So they peep like Shorty was who she is. So they try to tell him like, yo, don't do it. Now, he was 21 at the time, so I guess he probably gained his first level of success and felt like she's the one. You know, he is naive at that age. I mean, he was naive, maybe. But here's the reality, fellas. The only time an older woman wants a younger dude is when she wants to control him. That's the only reason why she's going to entertain that man. It's either for strictly sex or strictly money. But she's not into you like that because to her, you're immature. But if you got some money, she will play the role to get that money from you. And based on the fact that this guy was up and coming, his wife saw an opportunity and she capitalized off of it. As a man, if you ever got to go against your mother or your sisters for a woman, 9 out of 10 times, and I'm just keeping it real, she's a bird. The thing is, women understand each other. A woman could see the signs of another woman that a man might overlook. That's why it's very important, man, to listen to your mother. She have no reason to lie to you. So this guy decided to go through with the marriage, and it probably changed his life forever because not only is she in control of him based on the fact that he married her, but she's also the mother of his child. And the thing about a woman, she will do whatever it takes to control you, even if that means using your child to control you.
I haven't seen my kid in about 2 months. You know, I had to deal with mental issues on that part with the fact that my son's mother was saying that I lost because I wasn't with her. You know what I'm saying? That's brutal. Wow. That's brutal. Well, hey, shit, like Rick Ross and all them say, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. So it's all about just moving forward. I'm not going to bash my son's mother because that is my son's mother. However, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of them at the moment. The household that they're living under and everything is under the stuff that I'm doing for them. So, you know, at least for
That shit is crazy.
This is why a man has to be very selective when it comes to choosing the right woman to wife or be the mother of your kids. Because choosing the wrong woman could literally destroy you. Now, this is a guy who made a bad decision at a very young age. He was 21. However, look at how it affected his career. Look at how it affected his mental state. And also, look at how long it's taken him to get back to his natural self. Fellas, choosing the wrong woman can destroy you. Women take down empires, all because he fell in love, he became blinded, and he refused to listen to the people who loved him. His mother, his sisters. These are the people who've been around him his entire life. But a bird came through and put that puss on him and caused him to go against his family. This is why you don't pay to be a sucker for love, fellas. You all could learn from this. Because in all reality, even before he married her, guess what? The signs were there.
3 days, right? 3 days, you guys get married, right?
3 days.
3 days.
Oh, you went back to the hotel for work? Okay. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yo, yeah. I gotta ask. Now that you guys are together, obviously we've already made her date. Come on, man. Yo, yeah. I gotta ask. Now that you guys are together, obviously we've already made her debut on Fight Hype. I think the video's got like 20,000 views already.
You guys are catching me eating popcorn?
That's okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta get your food in while you can, because he's gonna be at these fights late at night going forward, so get used to it. But I gotta ask you, because before the fight you were a little bit nervous. What did you think about the performance?
She's proud of me. I'll say it for her. She's proud of me.
Thank you. My mouth's full of
To
popcorn.
be fair, I caught her with popcorn all in the mouth, but no,
I'm proud of
seriously.
him. He's amazing.
Oh, you feel a little better now? You don't have to be nervous at fights.
I know.
Son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see? Huh?
Look, to make matters worse, he didn't get a prenup. This is a woman that he married and gave a child to. So guess what? She's gonna control the situation. He put the power in her hands. So she's controlling his career and she's controlling his life, because she knows that she has his son. She knows he loves his son. See, women be knowing how much a man loves his son. And when a woman is who she is, she will use that as leverage against you in order to control you.
And she lied to me in my office where I'm creating and making food, putting food on the table. And you guys yet want me to fight guys, but I'm still dealing with stuff in my personal life. So getting that rid of right now is going to help me proceed to be the takeover that I was meant to be by the powers that be. So you all, you know how tough it is to put food on the table, to take care of a house the whole year up front. Because thankfully, I knew one thing as a security man. I didn't own anything because I knew that she'll take it. And how I knew that was because when we did the first divorce, she took my,
So you guys divorced and got remarried?
We were going to go to divorce,
Okay.
but so we filed at least. And when we filed for divorce, I remember I bought, see, this is the thing. I be buying shit now. I bought a $300,000 G-Wagon. Cash. Paid for. I'm going to say it again. $300,000 paid for cash. G-Wagon. And because of the person I am, I'm always a person that feels like everyone, like she deserved that part. I put her under the title. Shouldn't have. But because of what? It was a family car. That's what I was expressed to. It was a family car. I'm a family man. I'm not here to talk bad on his mother at all. She's a good mom, guys. She's a great mom to my son. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to go into full custody of this and that. No, I think at the rightful soul, he needs his mom just as much as he needs his dad. And and I'm gonna give him. So I even gave her 110. Nah, I can't even express that because she gonna use that in court. So but anyways, I was also giving her $10,000 a month as spousal support for 2.5 years. Do the math.
Damn. A lot of money.
You know what I'm saying? On top of a whole house being paid, and then RH furniture. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you know, my son got a whole beautiful pool in the back, everything like that. Want my son to have a great life. You know, a life that I didn't have early. I had a good life, you know, but my father had to hustle in different ways, not just in one. So, but going to it, man, I remember when we first did the going and talking with the judge said, "Oh, it's okay, like, you know, she could have the car." And I was like, "Wait, what?" She gonna have the car that I owned. She gets the property of that. But then we ended up working things out in a manner of, for our son. That's when I was able to be around my son more. But every time we split, I didn't get to see him as much. So it was almost like you either with me or you don't see him.
Got him. We fucking got him.
It's hard.
And you guys live in the same city still?
Nah, she kicked me out my own house I paid for.
This is all I got.
This is what happens to good men that wants to be fathers who had a child with a bird. Because on the flip side, when a bird has a kid with a player, she's going to be begging that man to come see his child, come pick your child up, come. But a good dude who wants to be a dad, who wants to be around his kid, a bird will always make his life difficult. That's why you can't win with a bird, no matter how hard you try. Birds thrive in chaos. So you trying to be a good dude and she's looking for chaos. She's always going to create it. Now, if you listen to this dude, he obviously sounds like he wants to be there for his son. You could hear the conviction in his voice. But he married a woman that was 6 years older than him, and she is controlling the entire situation. So one day she might wake up and she might file for divorce. If he abide by what she says, she might call it off. One day she might allow him to see his son. If he does something to make her upset, he can't see his son. So whatever she says goes. All because he didn't listen to his mother. And this is a boxer. A boxer got to be on point mentally at all times, especially if they got a fight coming up. Because if your mind is not in the right place, you're going to lose every time. This is the same guy who just lost to Shakur Stevenson. Now, Shakur was a better boxer, obviously, but based on what he's going through, it's like his mind is not even in the game. He's thinking about his baby mother. And think about if he got a fight coming up and he can't see his son before the fight. Think about mentally what he's thinking about. That is tough, bro. That is tough. This is why a man gotta be extremely strong, bro, to recover from a bird. She's destroying this man's career by playing these mental games with him. Because the thing about women like this, bro, they know how to attack you. They know. They know your weak spots. Listen, when a woman comes around you, what you think she's doing? She's studying you. She's observing you. She's paying attention to the things that get you mad. So she know how to attack you. This right here is just sad, man. Fellas, look, learn from this situation. If mom say shorty's no good, best believe shorty's no good. If your sister tells you, she ain't, not her. Listen to your peoples, man. That's just the bottom line. Don't let puss cause you to be drunk in love and be blinded out here, because it could cost you your entire career.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.
Peace.